There's something profoundly personal about a watch. It's not just a timekeeping tool, it's a quiet companion, whispering its presence with every glance at your wrist. Today, I want to share my thoughts on the Seiko SRPE51, a timepiece I've come to think of as a confidant, a storyteller in stainless steel. This isn't a typical review, it's a conversation. Let's sit down and talk about why this watch and its kindred spirits like the SNXS79 feel so genuine. The SRPE51 and the SNXS79 feel like siblings in Seiko's rich lineage, both boasting the kind of grey sunburst dials that invite you to lose yourself in their depths. It's a dial that changes its mood with the light, sometimes bright and lively, and at other times subdued and contemplative. These two share a familial resemblance, yet they tell their own stories. Where the SNXS79 is a reflection of my love for the vintage charm, the SRPE51 feels modern yet timeless, with an elegance that's quietly confident. And then there is the SNXS73, a cousin I relate to in a different way. Its understated simplicity connects to my love for things that speak softly but leave a lasting impression. Each one, in its own right, pulls at a different string in my heart. Now, you might have heard the SRPE 51 affectionately nicknamed the DressKX, a nod to Seiko's robust SKX diverse lineage. But unlike its dive watch relatives, the SRPE 51 trades a rotating bezel for a polished stationary one, slimming down its silhouette to something undeniably elegant. It's like watching a rugged adventurer slip into a tailored suit. The transformation is striking, yet the core identity remains. The case measures 40 mm across, a sweet spot that feels just right on my wrist, neither too bold nor too shy. At 11.5 mm thick, it's slender enough to slide under a cuff, but substantial enough to remind you it's there. The brushed and polished surfaces interplay beautifully, catching the light in ways that make you pause and admire. The SRP 51's grey sunburst dial is, simply put, mesmerizing. It feels alive, shifting in tone and texture as the day unfolds. The applied indices glisten just enough to add a touch of formality, while the day-date complication at 3 o'clock position grounds the watch in practicality. Protected by a hardlex crystal, the dial is safeguarded from life's little bumps, like a friend who's always looking out for you. Let's take a moment to appreciate the bracelet of the SRPE 51, a detail often overlooked but so integral to the wearing experience. The stainless steel bracelet is designed with a brushed end links, mirroring the case's finish and creating a seamless flow from one element to the next. It feels substantial yet comfortable, hugging the wrist with just the right amount of presence. The clasp is a classic fold-over with a secure push-button release, offering a reliable snap that reassures you every time you fasten it. Adjustments are a breeze, thanks to the micro-adjustment holes in the clasp. Of course, there are only 3 of those holes available in the clasp, but those are good enough. It's a feature I didn't know I'd appreciate it this much. It lets you find that perfect fit, whether your wrist expands on a warm day or contracts in the cool of the evening. And then there are the drilled lugs. To some, it might seem like a small detail, but if you have ever wrestled with changing a strap, you'll know how much of a game changer this is. The drilled lugs makes strap swaps effortless, inviting you to experiment with everything from leather to NATO straps. Combined with a 20 mm lug width, this watch becomes a canvas for personal expression. Whether you are dressing it up for an elegant dinner or dressing it down for a weekend hike, the SRPE 51 accommodates your every whim. The bracelet, with its thoughtful details and versatility, is a perfect complement to the SRPE 51 itself. Functional, adaptable, and quietly stylish. It's not just a way to secure the watch to your wrist. It's a part of the story, one that speaks of Seiko's attention to detail, and its understanding of what makes a watch truly wearable. Inside beats Seiko's trusty 4R36 automatic movement, a reliable workhorse that supports hand winding and hacking. It's not just a mechanism, it's the pulse of the watch, a rhythmic reminder that time is always in motion. Every time I wind the crown, I feel connected to the craft and care that went into making this piece. What truly sets the SRPE51 apart is its versatility. On its original stainless steel bracelet, it exudes a polished, almost corporate sophistication. Swap that for a leather strap, and it's suddenly ready for an evening out. Throw on a NATO strap, and it takes on a casual, adventurous spirit. This is a watch that adapts to you, not the other way around. What makes the SRP51 and its relatives so special isn't just the specs or the design, it's the way they make you feel. For me, wearing the SRP51 is like carrying a piece of Seiko's history and innovation on my wrist. A connection to a brand that understands how to make watches that resonate on a deeply personal level. The SNXS79 and the SNXS73 evoke a similar feeling, albeit in their own unique ways, creating a tapestry of moments and memories that feel uniquely mine. To those considering the SRPE51, this is more than a watch. It's a companion, a mirror of your own journey. It can be sophisticated or casual, bold or understated, but above all, it's always true to itself and to you. In a world of fleeting trends, the SRP51 feels timeless, like a story you will keep coming back to, page after page, year after year. If you're someone who values a genuine connection with what you wear, the SRP51 and its family of sunburst dialed kin might just be the companion you never knew you needed. And isn't that the best kind of discovery? If this review resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you own the Seiko SRPE51 or one of its relatives like the SNXS79 or the SNXS73? What's your take on the sunburst dial, the bracelet, or the DressKX nickname? Let's share stories in the comments. I always enjoy hearing how watches connect with people in unique ways. If you found this review helpful or just enjoyed the journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us keep exploring and sharing these timekeeping treasures. And who knows, the next review might just feature the watch that becomes your next companion. Until then, take care and keep on ticking.